Graham, one last effort before the end of the season.
Yeah, just appears to be a little bit of people are breathing this morning. People are happy. People are a little bit relieved, to be honest. So yeah, the message would be go and enjoy Saturday, but let's keep going the way we have been going. The club has made tremendous progress over certainly the 4 months I've been here. On and off the park, so that's something we want to continue. That's something we want to build on. That confidence, that momentum of challenging a promoted team in Barnsley. We relish it, and fingers crossed we can give a good account of ourselves on Saturday.
What will we see with your team selection on Saturday? Would you like to give one or two youngsters a chance, or the fact that Barnsley is still going for the title, does that impact what team you pick?
Well, there's a few different scenarios. Look, you can go and you can give the young kids, a chance, an opportunity. Yes, that's a possibility. But the other side of the coin is the ones who got on the bus with me in December, the ones who had me back for the last 4 months, and they've really dug deep for this football club. They've gone above and beyond the call of duty. They need to be rewarded as well. So I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, to be quite honest. I've always said you've got to earn the right to a first team dressing room, to first team bench, and then you've got to work even harder to earn a first team jersey on a Saturday afternoon. So there's a couple of scenarios that we can look at, but anybody who knows me, anybody who knows my makeup, anybody who knows what I'm like and how I'm built, they will know I want to win this game on Saturday.
You're safe now in terms of planning for next season. Are you starting to have chats with players? Retain list that's due at some point, things like that?
That's a word I never thought I'd hear in football. You're safe. Listen, for the time being, listen, the club has been brilliant. The last 4 or 5 months has been a real joy to work here. The club has been great. The fans have been great. The players have been different class, and I want it to be a sense of achievement. But I don't want to be going around singing and dancing on a football pitch on Saturday afternoon, praising and jumping about, because let's be honest, it's been a mediocre season. Yes, we've survived. We've achieved late on at the back end of the season. But we haven't achieved as much as we could, as much as we should, and as much as our potential has allowed us to. So listen, it is a small celebration, it is a small relief, it is a small appraisal on Saturday. But let's not get too carried away. We've stayed up. We were in a relegation battle for most of the season, and that, I don't know whether people will agree or disagree, but that by my standards is not really where I want to be, and it's not where this football club wants to be, and it certainly isn't where this dressing room should be.
When will you have chats with players about their future?
Monday. I'll sit down with all the players on Monday, and that's been booked in for the last week or two. We'll all sit down Monday and have a little chat, a debrief as to where we went wrong this season, when we started to put things right, why we got ourselves into this turmoil, how we can get out of it, and where we go from there. So there'll be a full debrief with the players individually and collectively on Monday. And then I'll send them off on their merry way, and then we'll get back to work. It's been ongoing in any way, as I said to you previously, and I'm on record as saying that next year has been ongoing for a while, and that might have maybe me tempting fate, but I did have confidence in the club and in the group of players, so it's been ongoing in the background. So there'll be plenty of work and there'll be plenty of changes, I would have thought. We won't take a wrecking ball to the football club, certainly not. But what we will do is we'll just make alterations as we go. We will try and bring in one or two that can help us. As I say, I think we're crying out for pace. I think we're crying out for a little bit of size, a little bit of dominance. So there's a couple of areas that I would certainly be looking at to improve in the summer. Whether I can, I don't know, but I certainly want to be able to. They're the areas I will be looking to do it, but I'll give it my best.
And you must be doing something right, because Rovers fans would have noticed you're one of the favourites for the Plymouth job. Anything in those rumours at all? I think you're second favourite with the bookmakers at the moment.
Well, like I say, whatever's been going on at this football club over the last 4 months has been different class. Our ground staff has got pitch of the year in League One as well. There seems to be a lot of academy kids coming through and into the 23s. You know, we've stayed up, we've kept 18 clean sheets, 51 points from a near impossible situation. So there's a lot of good things, and when good things happen at this football club, a lot of positive things, when things like that happen, you do get noticed, and it's nice. It is nice, and let me be straight and be honest. It is nice if people acknowledge that, see that, and it is nice to hear some nice things being said about yourself. But let's not forget, I was linked. It's not new. It's not a new story. It's a story that surfaced in 2009 or 2010 when I was invited back on the coaching staff at Plymouth, and it was also a story that surfaced in 2015 that I was linked with the job back then. So listen, it's not something that I'll lose too much sleep over or whatever. I'm concentrating on the group of players here, the football club here, and I'm concentrating on Saturday. And I don't want to, and please don't make it a bigger story or a bigger issue than it needs to be. But I ain't gonna pour my heart out or anything like that. I'm here to do a job, and I just hope we concentrate. And the next 48 hours is on the players, is on this football club, is on their mini achievements, is on the ground staff, is on the academy staff, is on everybody that has worked their socks off from top to bottom at this football club to preserve our League One status. I just hope that's what this weekend is about.
A lot of people ask about Chris Lyons. Will he make some sort of appearance on Saturday and get the milestone we talked about a couple of weeks ago?
Well, I believe he's on 497 appearances. So
not 499 as reported.
No, I believe it's on 497. But
Okay.
that's irrelevant anyway. But look, as I said earlier on, there's a lot of good things happening at this football club. Those, as I say, those who got on the bus with me in December, and those who were willing to go above and beyond the call of duty. I believe I have a duty to them this weekend. I believe I've also got a duty to the football club. I've got a duty to the dressing room to go and win a game of football. If Chris is involved, if Chris plays, if he's involved, that's well and good. That's brilliant. But I ain't going to start making wholesale changes. I ain't going to start making umpteen changes unnecessarily. Let's have a look at how we shape up today and tomorrow and see what happens. But look. It's I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. It's a no-win situation for me, to be honest. So it's not a nice situation to be in. Let's be honest.
Two more questions. First of all, Barnsley. Why are they going up this season? What's so special about them?
Barnsley are a very, very good team. They've got very good individuals. They're big, they're strong, they're powerful, and they do take chances. They weather storms in games and they come through. At the other end, no doubt they've got two exceptional strikers in this division in Cauley Woodrow and Kiefer Moore. Cauley I took in from Fulham 3-4 years ago when I was at Southend, so I know all about him. I would have loved him to get him here, but unfortunately he went to Barnsley for £1 million. So that might tell you where Barnsley are shopping and where we're shopping. So Kiefer Moore is an exceptional player, but he can only make the bench. So they've got a really, really strong squad. And at the end of the day, people may not like this, but I have to take your hat off to the management team and the football club who've backed them. They're a very, very good club. They're a big club, and it's from what I've seen of Barnsley this season and of Luton, the two teams fully deserve to be where they are.
And finally, you've had to scrap and fight, but you are in League One next season. Will we notice maybe the pressure valve off the players on Saturday?
I hope so, because you reminded me there a couple of weeks ago of a record that we have at home that I ain't too proud of. So hence the reason why I keep touching on a duty of care, and I keep touching on I want to win on Saturday. So yeah, that's the priority. And again, I need to thank the ground staff as well, because the pitch is absolutely exceptional. The hard work they put in, they're in here from the crack of dawn, working their socks off, Darryl and Ben, and they've been different class. And I would like to just reward them on Saturday. And all they want is a Rovers victory on their pitch on Saturday. And I'm sure every Rovers fan and everybody associated with the club just wants that. And it's my duty, and I have a duty of care to try my best to deliver that. Whether we can or we can't, I don't know, but we will give it a good go, to be honest.
Is there a nice cold beer waiting for you at a poolside bar at some point in the next couple of weeks?
Well, I've got a lot of work to do, to be honest, but yeah, I'm going away on holidays. I'm certainly going to go away on holidays with me missus and kids, for sure. So yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to. But I dare say I've got my warnings from the kids that there'll be no phone. They won't allow me to take the phone. But I'm lucky enough. I've been invited up to Glasgow for Celtic v Rangers, so I'm taking my kids up to that as well. see Celtic crown champions Scotland. So yeah, I'm looking forward. I am looking forward to the next couple of weeks. To be honest, it's been a relief. It's been great. I've really enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to the next couple of weeks and putting something together. But utmost and more importantly, I'm looking forward to spending some time with my wife and my kids, because let's be honest, I've neglected them a little bit over the last 4 months, to be fair.
You've earned it. Thank you.
Top man, thank you very much.